This is Louis from Western China. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Whether you're here from US, Europe, Mexico, South America, Southeast Asia, or anywhere else around the world, I'm so happy you're here with me today. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Is, is this channel is dedicated to sharing you the spiritual wisdom and human warmth found in the words of Chinese author Xuemo. So no matter where you are joining from, I hope you can feel a sense of peace, inspiration, and connection in this little corner of internet. So Mr. Xuemo is one of the most prolific and inspiring authors from Western China. Okay, and his story bridges Eastern wisdom and universal human emotions, offering the world offering the world offering the world around deep insight and timeless inspiration. So if you love meaningful story, profound thoughts, and beautifully written books, you're absolutely in the right place. Reading is not only about getting knowledge, it's a way to nourish the soul, to remember who we are, and to discover peace and clarity. So don't just scroll past, my friend. Hit the follow button and subscribe our channel and stay with us. We go live different times every day, bringing you fun stories, inspiring talks, and good vibes. This is a space full of warmth, positivity, and love. So make yourself at home right here. Today, I'm going to sharing you a book that written by our author Xuemo. Okay, the book titled as the Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart, written by Chinese author Xuemo. And this book is the mindful yoga series. Okay, the first volume of the mindful yoga series written by Chinese author Xuemo. So, hi Max, nice to meet you. Hey, nice to meet you. How's anything? Okay, so your name is Chang Han. Okay, nice to meet you. Okay, so today I'm going to show you a book written by Chinese author Xuemo, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. Before we dive into the book, okay, so we are okay, let's talk about the news. This book, it can give us the guidance. Okay, it can give us the guidance, master your mind and master destiny. So this is our author Xuemo's latest English book. Okay, so it can give us the guidance how to let our hearts belong to ourselves. Reclaim the throne of your heart. This book, our author Xuemo's latest English book, has reached #1 new release in Eastern philosophy on Amazon, centered on the mastering your mind to shape your destiny. The book addresses how individuals can build clarity, independence, and resilience in an age of information and overload and constant pressures. So that is the book, okay? You can take the book from Amazon. I also take the Livestream on Amazon too, okay? This is the latest English book written by Chinese author Xuemo, okay? The world is a reflection of the mind, okay? Now, the work presents a structure of 5 steps, frameworks focused on connectivity, awareness, and personal development. Yeah, you can take the book from Indian. The Indian, you can take the from Amazon. From Amazon, okay, Max. Okay, you can take the book from Amazon. So a lot of my friends are from Indian. They also take this book from Amazon, and the book is for fast delivery. For fast delivery, okay, yeah. Also, you can take the Kindle ebook and the printed editions. The Kindle ebook of the Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart, we have the promotion right here. It only take you $1. So if you want to take a book in your hand for reading, if you love the feeling of holding a book in your hand, so you can take the printed editions. The printed edition of this book is about $21. Yeah. So let's continue to talk about the book, okay? This book presents a structure of 5 steps, frameworks focused on connectivity, awareness, and personal development. It guides the reader to reassess external influences, clarify personal values, and strengthen self-observation, improve concentrations and insight, and refine behavioral patterns in our daily life. through a practical and systematic approach. The book aimed to help the readers reduce the emotional drain, enhance decision-making capacity, and maintain mental clarity in complex environment. Okay, Max, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you so much for more updates and for more wisdom books. Yeah. Mm, Austin, nice to meet you. Hi. Yeah. You mean the So how many copies have I showed? So you know that this book has been sold more than 1 million copies in China, and this English edition, a lot of Chinese people and a lot of people in Western countries, this book is a bestseller list. Okay, this book has reached the number one new release in Eastern philosophy on Amazon. So I remember this book was released last year, November on the Frankfurt Book Fair. So during the book fair, this book has been shown more than 2,000 copies. And and the April London Book Fair 2026, this book has been shown about 3,000 copies. And on Amazon, okay, a lot of people have taken a copy of this book. So, for example, one of my friend, he's from Indian. Yeah, one of my friend, he's from India. He take the Kindle ebook on Amazon. Okay, Range told me that this book is an essential reading for our life. Okay, when he read the book, he was he find the clarity, in in his life. Okay, so this book, I don't know how many copies I have been sold. Okay, so but I know that a lot of reader they read our author Seamus book, they got the beneficial from our author Seamus writing. Yeah. So as far as you know, the background behind me that is our author Xuemo. Yeah. Yeah. This is the English editions. The Chinese, yeah, that's about the traditional of the ancient Chinese philosophy. Yeah, and this the new released English book was translated by Dr. Yotesh Kumar, the professor of Bath University from UK. Yeah, so let's continue to talk about our author Xuemo. Okay, can you see the background behind me? This wisdom gentleman is our author Xuemo. Yeah. Yeah, China and yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. China and Japan should be the best friend. Yeah, and you know that when our author Shima was invited to travel to Japan to take a lecture to Japan, so the civilization in Japan, they do really good. They do really good. So I respect the people from Indian. Yeah, but I also respect the people in Japan. Yeah, for example, there are a lot of things the Japanese people do. They're so great. Hi, Yuma. Nice to meet you, Yuma. How's anything, Yuma? Okay. Okay, Max. Thank you so much. Max, have you ever subscribed our channel? Yeah. If you don't, please subscribe our channel. So, Mr. Sherman, Japanese people have OCD. Actually, that's not the OCD. That's they follow the rules. The Japanese people they will always obey the rules. Okay. For example, one of my friend, he also work. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Max. Okay. Thank you so much. So let's continue to talk about the book. Okay. Talk about the book. Okay. So when our author Sherman take this book to Japan, okay. Yet last year our author Sherman was invited to take the lecture in Japan too. Okay. One company invite our author Sherman to take the lectures, and then when they read our autonomous writings, when they read our autonomous words, they they are, they feel so amazing about our autonomous writing. And the philosophy, the Oriental philosophy of Mr. Schumer's books, so they feel much deeper than the Zen, the Japanese Zen. Okay, so let's continue to talk about Mr. Xuemo. Okay, Mr. Xuemo has published more than 80 titles with over 300 editions. This his work translated into over 27 languages. In recent years, several of his titles has received international literary awards and has drawn widespread interest in major global cultural events, including the Frankfurt Book Fair. Mr. Schumer's writings are increasingly recognized in the field of the international literature and cross-cultural studies. The release of this new book marks a further expansion of his work into the area of personal development and cognitive management. So this is the book, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. When you read the book, you can got the guidance from our author Shamal, how to become the master of your mind, how to become the master of your destiny. So a lot of people, when they encounter our author Shamal's word, they change their destiny. How can the people encounter or autonomous work can change their destiny? So first, change their mind, become the and when they read the book, they can become the master of their mind, and then they take actions. That's very important thing to take actions. Okay, after they take actions, they have to become the actions of way of their life, and then their destiny it will be changed too. So, when some people realize, okay, for example, the main character of the Eternal Love, Yato, the main character of Eternal Love, Yato, at the very beginning, that main character Yato got a tongue cancer, and the doctor says she only have 2 or 3 months left to live. But under the guidance by our author Xuemo, she lived for more 4 years. Although her body was in agony, her mind was peaceful. So how Yato, the main character Yato, can transform her destiny? How Yato transcend her destiny, transcend her destiny, just because after she read our author's book, okay, her mind was changing. She become the master of her mind, and then she take actions. She take the let the actions become the way of her life, and then her destiny it is changed too. Compared that to Yato's cousin. Yato's cousin also got the cancer. Her cousin got a stomach cancer and he was so afraid and jumped off the building. Compare that to our main character Yato in this book. Yato, Yato also got a cancer, totally diagnosis but different ending. Why? Just because the main character of Yato didn't find the fear, she lived with the fear under the guidance by our author Shermo. Just because you know that everything is impermanent. Anything is impermanent. Okay, so she can hold anything in his hands, cannot. Okay, she just let it go, and she start this spiritual transcendence according to our author Sherman's guidance. The background behind me that is our author Sherman, and then under the guidance by our author Sherman, she do the meditation. She do the meditations. She got the enlightenment wisdom. Okay, she also reclaimed the throne of her heart, and then her destiny it is changed. So um, also I'm going to share you and continue to talk about the book Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. I I have already told you that this book is the first volume of the yoga Michael's yoga series written by our author Sherma. Okay, so reclaim the throne of your heart. Really? There is the special reason why the name of the book Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart is not written in orders. Uh, just because that is the essays, there is a collection of essays. This book is one of the collection essays and reflection by the writer Xuemo. Okay, so that is the essays. So so you know that nowadays a lot of people is very busy. Some people cannot do the deep reading, okay, the deep reading. And then our authors write essays that for the modern people they can read in their spare time, anytime and anywhere they can read an essay from this book. Yeah. So with a unique perspective and insight, our author Xuemo gently remind the modern reader to maintain the inner calm, to say farewell to restless, anxious state of the mind, and to listen deeply to the voice of the soul's wisdom. Yeah, this book is written in a simple, clear, and heartfelt languages. The books speak directly to our heart. And the book inspires today's busy people to draw the wisdom and reflection from our everyday life so that the readers may cultivate a heart that truly belongs to themselves. Yeah. So Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart is a book that teach how one people can truly allow their heart to return to its right place, to its right owner, itself, oneself. Yeah. Um, those readers who have read Mr. Schumer's book, The Luminous Muhammadiyah, Sudden Enlightenment, and The Luminous Muhammadiyah, the essence of my training, might understand that all the spiritual cultivation can be summarized in three questions. Okay, how do we recognize the true heart? And how do we abide in the true heart? And how do we skillfully apply the true heart? Okay, these three questions are also deeply reflected through this book, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. In ancient times, practitioners often used the metaphor of herding an ox. Okay, now I'm reading about the postscript to you. Okay, the postscript. You can, okay, that's about the author, about the translator, about author Xuemo. Yeah, the first part is about author Xuemo. Yeah, I'm going to read the first part about you. Okay. Okay, let's see. The first part is about author Xuemo. Yeah. So what is a heart? Okay. The praise, what is a heart? Hi, Vaybill, nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you. Hello. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Yeah, yeah. I read his book. I love his writing. And his writing are so, how to say that? So I read the last year's trade, the trade of last year. Yeah. Uh, Murakami's book. Yeah, I read that. So Vapu, where are you from? Are you from Japan? Are you from Japan? Vapu, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Yeah. So throughout the sage and the master have written volumes upon volumes about the heart. Okay. By the way, my Venshu is okay. Oh, you're from Indian. Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, you are Venshu. Venshu, nice to meet you. Venshu. Venshu, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Yeah. Hi, Max. Max, so when you go to the Amazon, you can read the samples from the book. When you go to the Amazon, you can read the sample of this book. Okay, the samples is about 27 page of the book. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. That's true. That's true. Nice to meet you. Okay, so let's continue to talk about that. Okay, you will need the preface. Okay, let's see. Okay, across the Ganges River and roads I have roamed. Yes, such travel now seem like echoes of dreams long ago. Dawn breaks, soft rains veil the misty banks. The wind rests, and the clang of the world drift away. I dwell within my true heart, sincere, clear, and leisured. I seek and ward the close assigned. Yeah, that movie is so great. That novels are so great. Yeah, yeah, the French Kafka. Okay, I love his novel. I love his novel. That is so great. So, I read the books when I was in middle school. When I was in middle school. Yeah. Uh, but I forgot most of the most part of the novels because that's a long time for me. Yeah, Tiger, the very famous Indian writer. Yeah, Tiger. Yeah. So let's continue to talk about this book. Okay, let's continue to talk about this book. I'm going to read this postscript for you. Okay, mask, mask. Okay, let's continue to talk about them. Mm, these questions also apply reflect through this book. In ancient times, politicians often used the metaphor of holding an ox to describe their journey of cultivations. The classic of 10 ox herding pictures. Do you know the 10 ox herding pictures? Yeah. Vividly illustrated this day of taming the heart. That inner ox, the mind, is unruly at first, frequently causing troubles, yet through the skillful guardian of the herdsman, it slowly becomes gentle and obedient, eventually merging into honest. Yeah. In my journey, in my old journey, that's our audition's old journey, okay? Yeah, in our autism's old journey, training the heart has been like herding to control an ox. And like reading a brass in the calligraphy. So let's enjoy some our autism's calligraphy in this room. Okay? You cannot know my meaning. So you can go to the Amazon to read this book samples. Okay? Yeah. What is my favorite book? That is our author Sherman's book, and this book, Beyond Empathy, Beyond Empathy, Beyond Empathy. Yeah, Beyond Empathy. So this book is a life-changing book. This book is a life-changing book. So nowadays, I have read this book for the eighth times. Our author Sherman's apply us to uh, yeah, the sample papers. Yeah, can you read the sample? Yeah. So our audition asks all of us have to read this book at least 20 times. Now I have already read it 8 times. Yeah. So there is a story. I love this book so much. I love this book so much. Okay, I'm going to share you some part about this book. Yeah. And the book is also the book titles of the Mindful Yoga series, the first volume of the Mindful Yoga series. The world is a reflection of the mind. And there is a topic from Beyond Emptiness. Yeah, Beyond Emptiness. The world is a reflection of the mind. And this book, you can only take this book from Tamil. Yeah. The Amazon, you cannot find this book. Yeah. You cannot find this book. So the world we live is not the world itself, but a projection of our mind. Yeah, most of the pain, misunderstanding, conflict, and negative judgment in our life doesn't come from others, not from the outside world. It comes from our inner prejudice, our delusion, and our fixed thoughts. Yeah, beyond empathiness. Okay, you also can take this book from Amazon. Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. Hi, Taha. Nice to meet you, Taha. Taha, this is Louis from Western China. So let's continue to talk about the world is a reflection of the mind. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Yeah. Okay, let me share you a famous ancient Chinese story which perfectly explains this truth. The world is the reflection of the mind. Okay, once a man, yeah, I'm from China. I'm from China. Now I take the live sessions on Western China. Western China. Okay, thank you so much, Taha. Yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, nice to meet you. Taha, where are you from? Are you from, where are you from, my friend? Tahat. So a lot of Muslim are right here in China, in Western China. Yeah. So I love the noodles. I love the meat in the Muslim restaurants. Yeah. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Okay. So Taha, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. So let's talk about the story of the Chinese ancients. Oh, you're from Europe. Yeah, okay, that's great. Which country are you from? Which country are you from? Okay. So a lot of my friends are in Spain and British and German. Yeah, where are you from, my friend Tahat? Yeah. Ah, can I see? Yeah, I can see you. Yeah, you can see it on our screen. Okay. So I have to chat it later. I have to chat it later. Okay. So once a man lost his axe and he searched anywhere and couldn't find it, gradually a thought appeared in his mind. Okay, my neighbor must have stolen my axe. Why? Just because the man. Yeah, thank you so much, Liu Food. Okay, Liu. Oh, I'm Louis. Louis, okay. Oh no, I don't have that. I don't have that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so why? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tahat. Okay. Um. So why the man has a thought appear in his mind just because. Oh, Netherlands. Yeah, nice to meet you, Netherlands. So, and also the people call in China, we call the people Netherlands a Holland, a Holland. Yeah. So in Chinese, we also say Holland, Holland. Okay. In Chinese, we say Helang, Holland. The pronunciation is so similar. Yeah. Okay. Nice to meet you, Taha. Taha, have you ever subscribed our channel? Yeah. Have you ever subscribed our channel? If you don't, please subscribe our channel for more updates and for more wisdom books. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tahat. So let's talk about that. So when a man thought his neighbor carried a lot of firewood, yeah, thank you. Carry a lot of firewood from the hill, and then the man thought that his axe must be stolen by his neighbor. So from that moment, wow, that's great already for more than 6 months. That's great. Okay, thanks. Okay, from that moment on, everything changed. When the man saw his neighbor walking, the neighbor's steps looked sneaky and guilty. When the man heard his neighbor talking, yeah, and his voice sounds suspicious. Yeah, okay. And his voice sounds suspicious and unnatural. When he saw his neighbor smiling, he felt that the smile was fake and hiding a secret crime. Yeah, in his eyes, this neighbor looked exactly like a thief in any way, any moment, any expressions, any word seems to prove his guilt. Yeah. A few days later, the man accidentally found his missing axe. It was buried under the firewood in his wood shed. He had forgotten that he placed the axe there himself. The next day, the man met his neighbor again. Surprisingly, everything was completely different. The neighbor walked naturally, spoke sincerely, and smiled warmly. There was no trace of fear at all. Yeah, only love is the key. Yeah, you're right. So our author was always said that our author was writing. He just because of love and the wisdom. Yeah, please tell me what is this? What is one? Okay. Yeah, the loves can make us to do the things beneficial to others. Okay, my friends, please note that the neighbor never change. Only the man's minds change. What is my favorite subject? So I hate math. I can only tell you that I hate math. Yeah, I love the Chinese. I love the Chinese, but I hate math. Yeah. Career pop music. Okay. So when we hold the suspicions, the whole world looks suspicious. Okay. When we hold prejudice, everyone looks problematic. When we hold the delusion, reality becomes distorted. The outside world, is always neutral, and we color it with our own mind. We color it with our own mind. This is exactly what the spiritual wisdom teaches us. The world is a reflection of our mind. Yeah, we perceive life through the sixth sense. Yeah, which six sense? Okay, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. These six things create all our feeling, our judgment, like and dislike. Yeah, nothing outside has fixed meaning. Nothing is absolutely good or bad, beautiful or ugly. Yeah, look at the world objectively. Yeah, the rotten meat is disgusting for us, but the food for the dog, but the delicious food for the dogs. The manure is dirty for us, but the home for the fly, but the home for the insects. Yeah. So all difference come from our inner perspective. Yeah, all difference come from our inner perspective. All conflict, all misunderstanding, all suffering arise from our old deluded mind. Yeah. So many people you hate math, biology. Yeah. Or many people try to control their thoughts. They try not to overthink, not to worry, not to judge. But they always fall. Why? Yeah. Why? Because the thoughts move so faster. Yeah. The different. Yeah. So if we lack of awareness, we are easily carried away by the random thoughts and fall into negative emotions. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's the as the book title that said that the world is a reflection of our own mind. Yeah. The true practice is very simple. Okay, in China, the true, okay, your favorite person no longer human. Yeah, that's good. I will check that later. I will check that later and read it. Yeah, the true practice is very simple. Do not fear rising thoughts. Fear only unawareness. We don't need to fight our shots. We just need to observe them calmly without following them, without judging them. Yeah? When we abiding in our true heart, when we abiding in our true mind, wandering thoughts turn into wisdom. So that is our author Xuemo always told us in this book, the theories in this book, beyond emptiness. Wandering thoughts turn into wisdom. That is we have to do the spiritual training by ourselves, and we can do the things like that. Wandering thoughts turn into wisdom. We can handle life calmly, yet our inner peace remains untouched. Okay, when we live in delusion, thoughts become massive waves, tangling our heart and creating endless sufferings. Yeah, so all experience in our life are temporary. Yeah, pain, happiness, gain, and loss are all eventually become memories. Uh, yes, but we can have the knowledge. Actually, there is another level of the knowledge is the wisdom. Is the wisdom. Yeah, the wisdom. Yeah, you're right, Taha. You're right. So all experience are temporary. All experience in our life are temporary. Pain, happiness, gain, and loss are eventually become the memories, like the passing dreams. Like the passing dreams. Yeah. Okay. Most people suffer not because their life are too hard. Okay. Just because they climb too tightly to fleeting things. Just because the gap between the expectation and the reality. So most people suffer just because the gap between the expectation and the reality. They too, some people they are suffering just they care too much about others' opinion, too afraid of failure, and too attached to temporary result. Yeah. So, okay, in this book, you can read the guidance from our author Xuemo. A calculating and self-centered mind create a narrow, a painful world. A peaceful, open, and grateful mind creates a bright and gentle world. So, as an ancient saying goes in China, yeah, you're right, Max, you're right. Yeah, yeah, okay. So I want to learn the math well, but it's so hard for me. It's so hard for me. Okay. So when I was in high school, I remember when I was in high school, when I was in high school, so 150 points of the math, I only got 19. I got Ronaldo. Sure. Okay. Hi. KSGA. KSGA. Amin, nice to meet you. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. So, in an ancient saying in China, if we understand the Tao in the morning, we are satisfied even when we pass away in the evening. Yeah. Do you know that? Do you know that meaning the Tao in the morning? The Tao. Some people explain the Tao is the way. Okay. Actually, the Tao is the universe. The Tao is the universe. If we understand the Tao in the morning, we are satisfied even when we pass away in the evening. So one day of awakened life is far more precious than 1,000 years of confused struggle. The Tao, yeah, the Tao. Yeah, yeah, you're right. So In China, Lao Tzu is a very great sage. Okay, so according to the meditation, okay, according to the inner meditation, according to the inner chanting, so the people can let the people to combine with the universe. Yeah, Lao Tzu, okay, Lao Tzu, sorry, I thought, okay, so, okay, Lao Tzu, okay, so my dear friend, the outside world will always has change, challenge and uncertainty, but we can always change our inner world. Remember the story of the axe, yeah, the axe story, the world doesn't need to change, yeah, Lao Tzu. Yeah. So the world doesn't need to change, and our mind need to change. Yeah. When we let go, when you let go of prejudice, misunderstanding disappear. When you let go of suspicions, conflict ends. Okay. When you purify your mind, your whole life become bright. So that is some opinion from this book, Beyond Emptiness. Yeah, the other word. That's great. That's great. That's great. But that other word is some kind of skillful, the skill of the arts. Okay, the uh, the arts of the word. So that word is so great. Okay, but in my opinion, so we have to keep the warriors in the garden, okay, instead of keep the warriors in the battle. Yeah. So we have to keep the warriors, yeah. And yeah, the best battle that is won. But in my opinion, peaceful is more important than battle. So we have to keep the battles in the warrior, in the garden, okay? In the garden, okay? Not in the battle. Yeah. So that's why our autonomous work are so popular for a reason. So last year, our author Xuemo take a lecture in the London Book Fair. So our author Xuemo said that love can make the, yeah. Yeah, okay. I know that. Okay, I know that. So our autism said that. So if the mother is the mother can if the mothers take the become the how to say that become the president of one country. So the mothers will want send their children to the battles. Yeah, they won't send their son to the battles. They don't want they won't send their son-in-law into the battles. Yeah, so the worst peace need the mother's wisdom. Need the mother's wisdom. Yeah, so that's our autism opinions during the London Book Fair. So and a lot of people said that's so amazing. Hi, Timo. Nice to meet you. Timothy, nice to meet you. How's anything, Timothy? Okay. Yeah, yeah. I didn't read the books from Tansan monk. I didn't read the book from Tansan monk. You know that the Tansan monk's book are so, as for the research, are so difficult for us to read. Yeah, are so difficult to read. So, and there is a saying, okay, Max, I don't know if you agree with that, okay? Some people say that the Nalanta University is, if you enter the enlightenment wisdom, if you enter the enlightenment wisdom, so you can take the you can start, you can also study in Nalanta University. Yeah. So that is our author Xuemo's writing. Our author Xuemo's writing. When our author Xuemo's writing, he was just entered the empathy, and he entered the stage of the empathy, and then he can communicate with any others. So, for example, this book, The Holy Man and the Spirit Woman, is also written by our author Xuemo. It's a novel. It's a novel about the transcendent path of Kambananja. Hi, Pandas. Pandas, okay, bad news. Bad news, Sweden lost the games. Lost the game. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kawaii. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Rip Sweden. Yeah. The prayer in Sweden can take a rest, okay? Can enjoy their vacation. Yeah. There is a long, yeah, that's a long prayer substance, okay, for them, okay? So let's continue to talk about the book, my friend. Okay. In the my name is Louis, my friend. Yeah, Tahat. Yeah, of Xuemo. Yeah, Taha, you can take the book from Amazon. Yeah, the Amazon, you can take this book, The War Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. So, for example, when Autism was writing, Newshamer was joined in the empathy, and then he can write a lot of books. Yeah, Timothy, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. Louis, yeah, my name is Louis. Yeah, Louis. Yeah, Timothy. Yeah, Master Swimmer School promoted by his student Louis. Yeah, you're right. You will get knowledge beyond comprehension. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Pantas. Yeah, you're right. So, for example, this book, The Holy Man and the Spirit Woman. Yeah, a few months ago, it was one US dollar. Yeah, for everyone available. Yeah, a few months ago, and this book is just $1 for the Kindle ebook, the Kindle ebook. So our author was writing when it's just in the empathy stage, and then our author can communication with the any peoples in the history. For example, this book. This book is about yes, by $1 right now. Yeah. And our original display is about the transcendent path of Kambananja. Okay, it's a master in Sampakaji. Okay, the first master of Sampakaji. Yeah. So the enlightenment path of Kambananja. Our original when he was in the Harasada in during the enlightenment wisdoms, okay, our autosomal can communication with a lot of master in the history. So that book is our autosomal take the interviews of Kamananja and write this book, The Holy Man and the Spirit Woman. Yeah, you're right, Taha, you're right. You subscribe. Yeah, I know that, Taha. So let's continue to talk about the reclaim the throne of your heart. Okay, the Taoism. Okay, is about the heaven and man are united as one. That's very important. Okay, so I don't know how to speak that in English. There are about several steps to make the heaven and the man combine as one. And also, the Taoist series also about the Tao follow nature and non-actions Okay, so I was sharing you. Our author also write a book. also write a book about the Taoism. Okay, about the Taoism. Yeah, right here. Xuemo interpret Tao Te Ching and Lao Tzu in Power. Okay, can you see this book? Okay, this book is about the Taoism. And this book, that is a very small book, a very small book. Our author also have a series of the words in Lao Tzu's mind. um, one on one connect with the no. Taha, that's actually no. Actually no. Actually no, yeah. Yeah, yeah, the vendetta, Bikori, Braham, yeah. Yeah. We want to talk about chat about what? Okay, Tahat. Chat. Um, so in this book, our author Shermer talked about the philosophy of the success, and also the Tao follow nature and the non-actions in this book. The pure conciseness. Okay, yeah. And also, let's continue to talk about this book. I'm going to share you this book later. Okay, I have to share you this book first. Reclaim the throne of your heart. Just because this book is according to the traditional Chinese culture. Yeah, the traditional Chinese culture is about three rules in China. Okay, the first one is Confucianism, and the second one is the Taoism, and the last one is the is the Buddhism. Yeah, it's the Buddhism. So after the Qing dynasty, the Christianism also come to China. Okay, and the father from the church also come to China. Okay, so but the traditional culture in China is about Confucianism, the Taoism, and the Buddhism. Yeah, so Tao is the soul of the heart. Actually, the Tao is the. Some people say that Tao is the way, and some people say the Tao is the universe. But actually, the Tao is about just like the true heart in the Buddhism. The Tao, yeah. The Sinoism is just like the how to say that? It's just like the Sama in China, in Western China, the Sama in Western China. So there are a lot. There are more than how many spirit in Shintoism? About maybe 10 million spirit in Japan. Okay, in Western China, okay, they also said anything has the spirit. Anything has the spirit. Yeah, 万物有灵 in Chinese. So it's beyond times. It's beyond times. So when our author Shima was invited to take the lecture in Japan, okay, and the people when our author Shima compared the Sinoism of the Shaman in Western China, that is the same. Everything has the spirit. So and also Japanese also think about that everything has a spirit. Can you imagine that here the people they some people they will call, okay, for example, our Autism's uncle, Mishma's maternal uncle, the people call him the half god, right here. So she's also some kind of the master of the Sama. Okay, how to say that? I'm going to share you an example. Okay, one of my friend right here in this academy, Wendy. So uh, during the lunar calendars of July 15. So that day is the Ghost Festival. The Ghost Festival. Yeah, yeah. And then And that midnight, one of my friend was seriously sick, and Wendy take my friend to the hospital. Three of three of the members in our of our academy are, go to the hospital. So two of them are waiting in the cart. Two of them are waiting in the cart, and then they feel so hungry, so they go to the restaurant to buy some food. During the midnight. It's about 12 o'clock in the morning. The ghost, the ghost festival. Okay, it means that the hell's gates are open during that day. Lunar calendars of July 15. Okay, the ghost festival. So a lot of people in China, they will send the money and send the food to uh, to our how is that, to our great grandfather, just something like that. Okay, yeah, Diwali, yeah. So and then after two of the members just go to the restaurant to buy some food to eat. So uh, that is the about the August. That's about the August. The August. The lantern, the light of the festival. Yeah, yeah, you're right. And then I'm going to show you continue to talk about the story. Everything has spirit, okay? So that is the theories of the Saman in Western China. And, and then two of them, when they are eating, they feel extremely cold, extremely cold. Okay? So another friend, Helen tastes some food. She tastes some food, yeah, of the light, praise of the light. And let's continue talk about the story, okay? So Helen tastes some food on the floor. She tastes some food on the floor. She just do some ceremony to share the food to something we cannot see it. Okay? Okay, to the sensor beings. She just shared the food to the sensor beings. And Wendy, she didn't know that. Even though she's feeling cold and she ate all the food. She ate all the food. And after Wendy come back to the academy, there's something happened to her. There's something happened to her. So she was always feeling so hungry, even though she ate a lot of things. Even though she ate a lot of things, okay, even though she ate a lot of things, she still feel hungry. She still feel hungry, and she told me that I'm so hungry I can eat a horse. Even though she eat a lot of things, and she always feel tired, and she just always want to eating, and she go to the hospital for the body checking, and there's nothing wrong with her body, but she was always feeling starving. She just want always to eat something. Yeah. And then Wendy, okay, yeah. The power lies, yeah, of good over evil. Yeah, you're right. And then let's continue to talk about that story, okay? And Wendy come to the Chang Bang Xian, the half god. The half god, okay, he used some prediction. Okay, oh, that's great. That's great. And that book is so great. And that book is so great. Yeah. And then do you know what happened? And do you know what happens? And then the half god told to Wendy, there is a starving ghost accompanied with her. That's the reason why Wendy was always hungry. And then after the ceremony, Shiva, yeah, Shiva, yeah. One of my friend, he's called Shiva. Okay, she take a visit to India to learn the course of the spiritual dancing, a spiritual dancing in India. And my friend, and his name is called Shiva. Yeah. And then, okay, let's continue talking about the story, okay? And after the ceremony of the thanking of the ghost, and then, yeah, yeah, and then Wendy was becoming better. Kali is Kali, okay? Taha, okay? Max, are you still here? You're talking about the Indian culture, okay? I know that. I know that. Yeah. So let's continue to talk about the book, okay? Reclaim the throne of your heart. Reclaim the throne of your heart. So this book is a collection of contemporary Chinese essay written by author Xuemo. And this book is structured into four parts. Shiva, two characters. Why do you all in Indians mix those two characters then? You miss Shiva and Kali? Tahat, okay? Taha, okay, I'm going to share you a story when I was in university. Okay, I met a man in, and he's also from Holland, Netherlands. Okay, Shiva is also the son of love, creator, yeah, preserve, destroyer, and it's called a Tridara. Okay, mm, yeah, yeah, I got that. I got that. Yeah, I got that. So let's continue to talk about the book, my friend Tahat. Okay, talk. So Tahat, have you ever read this book, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart? Yeah, 6 months ago, this book is about $1, the Kindle ebook. Now the Kindle ebook is also Kindle $1. Yeah. So let's continue to talk about the book, okay? Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart is a collection of contemporary Chinese essays written by author Xuemo. And the book is structured into four parts, plus an appendix, focusing on spiritual dilemmas of modern people. Really? Cosmic emptiness. Emptiness. No. So you can try to read the book. You can try to read the book. Okay, you can try to read this book. Okay, it won't let you down. Okay, it won't let you down. It can help you to find the clarity in the chaos, and it can also let you become the master of your mind, become the master of your destiny. Yeah. So this book focusing on the spiritual dilemmas of modern people, drawing on the author's 20 years of experience in practicing Mahamudra Yoga. Really? Now you can spend $1. You can take $1 for the books. So you know that in China, some enterprise they will take about 100,000 RMB for the course. Okay, so when they take a lot of courses for 10,000 RMB, and after they read this book, they said that that 100,000 RMB, okay, it's just like the theories is much lighter than the theories in this book. It's much serious in this book. But I really want to read the book. Okay, so you can take the book. You can take the book and read it. Take it and read it. Okay. Okay. So the enterprise said told to our author Shemo. He said that. So yeah, I understand that. I understand that. So he told our author Shemo said that he play he paid about 100,000 RMB for the course, and she get less than in this book. than this book. Okay, so this book is only $1 in China. Is about 8 yuan. 8 yuan, 8 yuan. You can take. Okay, what can we do for 8 yuan in China? 8 yuan, maybe you cannot take. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, 8 yuan. Just a bottle of water, a bottle of juice in China, a bottle of juice in China, $1, 8 yuan. And sometimes the waters in China, a bottle of water in China is about 2 yuan, 2 yuan. Okay, and the bottle of the juice, the bottle of Coke is about $1. The big tin of the Coke is $1. Yeah. Okay. Can I still order the brew for the same price? I don't know. You just go to Amazon to try that. Yeah, you just go to Amazon to try it. Okay. If you can order the brew for the same price. Okay. I also take the lab sessions on Amazon too. Okay. Tahat. Yeah. So this book explores the themes such as impermanence, the essence of life, and advantages by design, and propose a path to spiritual liberation through the practice of renunciation. Okay, and different areas in the world and different price. Okay, my friend told me that they set the price as $1 for the Kindle ebook. And the printed editions for this book, the printed edition for this book is about $21. $21. Yeah. Hey, Taha, so you can go to join the Frankfurt Book Fair to meet our authorship more. So just like the Panther said, okay, see you, Max. See you. Nice to meet you. Okay, have a nice day. Have a nice day, Max. Yeah, you look so handsome, Max. I saw your pictures right here. Yeah. Also, this book is written in a simple. Okay, I will ask my friend to order that book. Then you mean the Frankfurt Book Fair? Yeah, yeah. The God bless you too. Okay, Taha. So this book is written in a simple and easy to understand style. The work explains the subject of spiritual autonomy by integrating the author's life wisdom, including a modern interpretation of Buddhist view that attachment is the cause of bondage to freedom. Mr. Xuemo is a renowned spiritual writer. Wow, you have a PhD. That's great. So, what is your major of the PhD? What is the major of the PhD? Yeah. Mm, can you imagine that? Mr. Sherman said that in his book, attachment is the cause of bondage to freedom. Only love, yeah, only love and the wisdom, and not attachment, So, in our author Sherman's opinion, so how can the people to combine with the universe? Psychologically, yeah. Oh, that is your major. That's great. That's great. So you do the psychology. So you have to read this book. You have to read this book. You have to read this book. And you can got a lot of idea from this book when you are reading this book. Yeah. So I remember yesterday, Mr. Sherman was to have a conversation, was invited to take the lecture at Peking University. So there is an audience in the lectures. Oh, religions and religious studies. That's great. That's great. So you have to read this book. You have to read this book. So how about your Chinese, Taha? Taha. So now, are you a professor in the university, Taha? If you're in the 100 honest, yeah. If you're a professor in the university, so you can join our author shameless conversation, and every week, every Sunday in China, every Sunday via the Zoom. Yeah, our author shamer will have the okay. You just can speak ni hao. Okay, that's great. Ni hao is that's enough. That's enough. Okay. So also during the room, there is a oh you're not a professor. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay. So our audition every Sunday, me and Shima have a conversation via the room. Okay, via the room, and then a lot professor, a lot scholar all over the world. They will come together to do the research, do the world's research of our autism. And some of them are from Norway, and some of them are from Canada, some of them are from US, and some of them are from Nepal and Japan and Britain and all over the world. And also the professor is also from Italy. Yeah, Italy. So a lot of scholars just they discuss our autonomous work. Okay, via the Zoom. Yeah. So let's continue to talk about the book. Okay, let's continue to talk about the book. So Mr. Xuemo is a renowned spiritual writer and realized being in China. You can follow the conversation, that professor. Yeah. Some of them speak the English. Yeah. Some of them, yes. Some of them are from China. Some of them British Chinese, the Chinese British, and some of them are the Chinese American. Okay. Uh, via the Zoom, they have the translator. They have the translator, so you can listen the English. You can listen the English, or maybe also the Netherlands. Okay, in your own language, they have a translation in the room. Yeah, every Sunday, packing time 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah. So this book, let's continue to talk about the book. Okay, this book is a spiritual cultivation work written by Xuemo through the concise and plain languages. Yeah, English translator is fine. Yeah. So, based on his years of observing life, reflecting on existence, and awakening to the inner self, the practice taught in this book can transform people's mind, their actions, and further change their destiny. So that is very important. Our author Sherman are always said. So if you read a book, if you read a book and this book didn't connect with your destiny, okay, didn't connect it to your life, that is useless. That's useless. So when you read a book, you have to take the method from the book to connect it to your life. That book it will become meaningful. Okay. So a lot of so how the people can further change their destiny? Yeah, the translation will transform. Yeah, the world will transform. Yeah. So our author said that okay, and some people told to our author these questions, Mr. Shemo. So you said that you want to do you want to change do you want to change the world according to your writing? Our author said that no, actually, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, my friend from Holland, my friend from Netherlands, okay, my brother from Netherlands, okay, nice to meet you. I'm so happy to meet you right here. So Tahat, okay, So our audience said that I don't want to change the world. Hi, ask, hey, Akshay, nice to meet you. Akshay, have even new here. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, okay? You want to predict, yeah? You want to predict your destiny? Yeah. Why to change the destiny? Do you believe you know the destiny in the first place? Yeah, I know that. I believe that. I believe that. So you know that some people they know their destiny, so anything is just written in the start. So and some people say that if their life is so suffering, they want to change their destiny to become more joyful. So that is the way to change our destiny. Yeah. So just because a lot of people they suffer from the desire, ignorance, suspicions, anger, and heritages and jealousy. So that's a lot of people suffer from this kind of bad emotions of our life. So we want to find the clarity in the chaos. So if we want to find the clarity in the chaos, that is a kind of changing our destiny. Okay. So that is some kind of thing that changes our destiny. So mm, y- no. No, no, actually, Oscar, no. Akshay, no. Okay, uh, there are a lot of Chinese elements in the World Cup, but Chinese team, no, no, okay. Mm, okay, 4-3-2. So, and some people, something, okay, I'm going to answer your questions, okay? Yeah. So something just something, okay, just like that. The destiny of our life is written, and then we just the player in the drama. Okay, our world is just like a, s- a stage, okay, so we just like the player in the drama. So how to we cannot change our opponents and our friends in the drama, but the only thing we can do is change ourselves. Nobody is interested in that word. Yeah. And one day our artist Xuemo told me, okay, he told me that. So I found, he said that I found a very funny, um, how to say that? I have funny, I found a fact, okay? I found a fact. It's just that, Oscar, you're right. Yeah, you're right. China has about 1 point million, 1 billion, 1 billion people in China. How about Indian? How about Indian? Oscar? Maybe it's 1.6, 1.6 billion. Yeah. Let's continue to talk about the book, okay? Our author Masada, he found the truth is that when the people they can change their destiny according to their spiritual practice, that is also written in the start. That's the drama. Anything we saw is just a giant illusion, okay? 4-3-2, okay? HG, okay? May I know your name, please, my friend? 4-3-2, even new here, don't forget to follow our channel. So actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you observe might be not the truth at all. But you know that the world we live is just a reflection of our own mind. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Sometimes the drama is also the reality. So the reality and the dream, anything is just a giant illusion of our life. Anything is impermanent. And just like one of my friend that told me that she was so sad because her girlfriend break up with him, and he feels so sad. Okay, he don't want to live anymore. And after a couple of days later, the man met another girl she loved so much. So also the love is also impermanent. So anything according to the conditions that is impermanent. That's impermanent. So when the people chase the beauty of of the appearance, they chase the money. That thing is also impermanence in our life. Yeah, that thing is also impermanent of our life. So only what we can do in our life. So we want to how to do that in this book. You can find the questions in this book. Reclaim the throne of your heart. How to apply the true heart. How to apply to our true heart. Okay. How to find our true heart. Okay, so this book is a spiritual cultivation work written by Xuemo through concise and plain languages, based on his years observing life, reflecting on existence, and awakening to the inner self. The practice taught in this book can transform our minds, our actions, and further change our destiny. So, how to change our destiny? Actually, we have to alert our mind. We have to change our mind. We have to change our mind. Once our minds are changing, and anything it will be changed. Okay, anything it will be changed. So that's the point. How to change our destiny? First, we have to change the mind and then take actions. And some people, when they change their mind, they didn't take actions, and then their destiny it won't be changed too. I'm going to sharing you a story. I'm going to sharing you a story. Our author share through the traditional traditional Chinese culture, the Easy Suture. After the Easy Suture, after the research of the Easy Suture, the people can predict the future. The people can predict the future through the Easy Suture. Okay, and one of my another teacher, I have a lot of teacher right here. Actually, I have two teachers. One teacher is Mr. Xuemo, another is my Taoist teacher. My Taoist teacher, he's doing really good on the Easy Suture. He can predict the future through the Easy Suture, and our authorship also can predict the future. Once a time, our authorship told our authorship predict his best friend he will be die in the traffic accident, in the car accident. And then our author told him, so you have to stay at home. You have to stay at home, not driving the car in these 3 months. In these 3 months, and then if Mr. Sherman's friend, okay, just listen to our author Sherman's opinion and stay at home. There is nothing happen to him. And then that friend, she drive a car to travel outside, outside, and then she take the car accident and die in the car accident. So and our autism didn't say that you will be die in the car accident. And our autism said that you have to stay at home during the next 3 months. And that man didn't accept our autism's opinion. And he drive a car to travel outside and take the car accident and die in the car accident. So how these people want to change his destiny, avoiding die in the car accident? Okay, if he follow our author's opinion and stay at home, okay, and it will be fine for him. But she didn't listen our author's opinion and drive a car driving outside. Also, another another story. Our author Sherman told to one of my friend, the member right here. Okay, told the ladies that so during the next half month, you cannot drive a car outside of the academy. You have to stay in the academy. And then my friend just obey our audition's rules, obey our audition's opinion. She just stay in our academy, and then until our audition come back to the academy in June, in May, yeah. So and then she's okay, and she's okay. And after our audition come back, our audition told her, so if you drive a car outside of the academy, there was something bad happen to you. So you have to stay in the academy. Our autism didn't tell her before. After he obeyed our autism's opinions, and our autism told her the truth, what happened to her. So if you want to change your destiny, first you have to change your mind and then change your actions and become take the action become the way of your life, and then your destiny it will be changed too. For readers pursuing a deeper meaning in life, this book offers comprehensive philosophical wisdom and is truly a book for modern people. This is the second collection of the spiritual essay specially written for modern people by the renowned spiritual writer and realized being Xuemo. With sharp insight, Mrs. Xuemo observed that the mind of modern people fluctuates violently according to the values of the time and are even swept away by harmful popular idea and preference. Based on this, drawing from our author Sharma's 20 years closed-door Mahamudra yoga practice, the wisdom gained from life, our author Sharma's how to say goodbye to an anxious mind, and how to truly own a heart that belongs to ourselves. And this book is profound yet simple, directly to the heart, characterized by simplicity, purity, and authenticity. It is an essential reading for modern life and the spiritual practice. Reading this book, we provide a reference for our busy modern life, offer a little inspiration, and reveal another possibility of awakening. The wisdom of the renowned spiritual writer Xuemo is a gift for all those who feel lost in their life. Reclaim the throne of your heart means possessing a mind that can be autonomous, letting wisdom illuminate our soul. Many people have transformed their destiny through this book. Most of them, after encountering Xuemo's work, first changed their mind and thus evaluated their destiny. So a person's state of the mind determines their destiny. When you let go of all attachment, not even a diamond can destroy your peace of mind. Only then does your heart truly belong to yourself. This is the book written by Chinese author Xuemo. Reclaim the throne of your heart. This book is a wisdom guide that focuses on the mind and the nature of the mind, teaching modern individuals how to transform from slave of the external world into master of their own mind. Mr. Shermer regards cultivating spiritual autonomy as the most important practice in life and distilled the traditional Mahamudra yoga into a form of mindful yoga that is easily understood by contemporary readers. That's the book, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart, okay? An essential reading for your life, written by Chinese author Xuemo and translated by Dr. Yotesh Vakuma. Yeah. So, okay, thank you so much for accompanying with me, my friend. This is Louis from Western China. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. Just feel free to follow our channel, okay, for more updates and for more wisdom books. I'm here. This is Louis from Western China. I'm here to share you the book written by Chinese author Xuemo, okay? I have to go, okay? If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. And you can take the book on Amazon. Reclaim the throne of your heart. Okay, have a nice day. Goodbye, my friend. Have a nice day. Before I go, I have to take some pictures. Okay, see you, my friend. Have a nice day.